And the Grammy goes too. And it's like a pause. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if we're gonna win. Kabaka Pyramid. Yo, I dropped my baby. I said, whoa. Oh, the power is gone.
Power. Like, welcome to Kenya. How many kids do you want to have?
You probably have go like 7 bucks.
Oh, so your brother really...
He was my advocate. He was like, Gramps, take Jemere up on the road, because I took you guys on the road.
You mentioned about your child.
Yeah.
The last time we saw each other, you
didn't have a baby.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
You can make sure you have babies. He makes these drinks for people that can't have babies. Say, okay, come visit me. And he makes his drink and people have babies.
No way.
So he made that.
Wait, what did you take with your
Life is too short. One, you can see somebody and the next time they drive down the road and you're gone. So be kind to people. Be nice. Yeah. Be kind to yourself.
Right.
Because once you're kind to yourself, you can be kind to people.
Yeah.
Blazing your fire, fire, fire. Cause it takes you higher, higher, higher. Keep blazing, yeah.
Welcome to a new segment of Artistic Reasoning, and this is a segment whereby we just sit with your favorite reggae dancehall artists, get to catch up with them, talk about career, all the things that they're happening in their lives, but most importantly, getting to know them one-on-one. But I'm super excited to have this superstar, mega superstar, and Lord of Mercy will be catching on a lot, trust me, because last year has been such a great year for Jemere Morgan. Ladies and gentlemen, Jemere Morgan.
Yeah, Jay was say.
Ooh, tell me about it. Who told you that?
Come on, I'm a Kenyan. You see what I'm going?
Yeah. That's what's up. By now you're Kenyan. That is one thing that I've told you. And I think by the time we're finishing this interview, we need to find you a piece of land, because it's very important for you to have a piece of land in Kenya.
It's very important.
Yeah,
and a passport.
And a passport.
Yes.
And a name. We're saying Ochieng, guys. Do you think Ochieng Otieno will suit him? Ochieng Otieno.
What that mean?
It's a name. It's a Kenyan name that we need to give you.
But what does it mean?
Ochieng Otieno. Actually, I don't know.
You want to give me a name?
So you guys know him as the son of Gramps Morgan. But leave that aside. Jemere Morgan is creating his own legacy. And as you can see, he's been carrying the whole flag of the family. And I'm super proud to have a sit down with him today, getting to understand what he has been doing, the couple of years that we haven't seen each other. Because I remember the last time we hanged out, or the first time we got to meet, is like, I think 4 years ago.
We had fun.
Oh, it was amazing.
We partied.
It was a party. It was a party. But the first few years, what have you been up to apart from?
Just touring. We've been doing a lot of the tours in the US, Europe, Africa, just different shows, Africa. And now currently I'm working on an album.
Tell me about the album. Before we even go into other things, let's talk about this album that you're creating right now. How did you even get to that level of now I want to create an album? Because I know you started as something that was it serious when you started, or is it because it's in the family?
It's always been serious. I mean, just you see my family, they don't joke around with music. It's not like if you say you want to do music, you really have to take it serious, or they're not going to take it serious.
Oh no.
And the funny thing is when I was young, I used to always call my dad, can I go on tour? You're not ready yet, man. You're so old, man. Then I started to complain to my granddad. Rest in peace, my dad, Rasden Rangwan. Yeah. I said, my dad not taking me on tour. I'm recording these songs. I'm ready. But the thing is, I wasn't even ready.
No way.
It's a difference between being a recording artist and a live performing artist.
Okay, tell me, what's the difference?
Recording, you're singing on a maybe $1,500 mic with live show, you're singing on maybe a $58, $100 mic. You have to be on point. There's no, let me get one more take or do it again. You have to be on point. So the practice that it takes to be a live performer, you have to take it serious. Because there's different components to being a live performer. You have to know how to breathe while singing. You have to know to run across the stage and entertain and wave your hand, but you have to have stamina.
Right.
So one of the things I practice as well to make sure I have stamina to perform as well a jump rope or do jumping jacks before the shows to make sure you have the wind to perform.
Okay.
And that's, you know, key. You don't want to perform a song and you're pitchy and you're running around, and then on the song you sound so great.
Right.
You have to. My family, there's one thing that a lot of people know about my family. This you sound like the record just the same way on stage as well.
So when was that day that your dad decided to take you seriously, and you know he was like, okay, now I'm seeing the seriousness in you? When was that time?
After the 10th complaint to my granddad.
Oh my God. So your granddad really
he was my advocate. He was like, Gramps, take Jemere up on the road, cause I took you guys on the road young. Take him. But my dad always was my, you know, the biggest support for me. Like, he wanted me to be ready, cause this industry is they're wolves.
Ooh.
And the first thing they want to do is tear you down, especially when you come from a next generation. They're not like excited, ready to clap you. They're like, oh my God, let's see if I can sing.
Oh no.
So, you know, he just wanted to make sure I was prepared for, you know, the world of music. It's not an easy world. It's a dog eat dog world. And
do you ever feel like there's too much pressure, especially you know, coming from a family that is known for its talent, for its legacy in music? Do you ever feel like there's that pressure of people looking at you like, yeah, you know, Jemere, you're privileged. You know, it's not like an ordinary artist who's starting from the main ground.
Yeah. See, once you know you're ready for something and you're prepared for it, people can talk all they want. You just show up.
Yeah.
You show up and do your job.
But you've been showing off. Your talent has really been showing off. You know, from especially the time that I got to know you. Your music in Kenya is something else. People know your songs. The other day we went to the club. You see, I'm loving the layovers because you know, like when you were performing, the people were really excited as much as they were shocked that they didn't even expect that you would be there. And people singing one by one, singing all of your songs. How does that make you as an artist?
It's a big of my daddy for always pushing me. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you're doing things, you don't see the vision.
Yeah, yeah.
You may have the idea, but you don't. While you're in the process, you don't know the things that how would I say, the outcome of it, like the what I'm trying to say, the impressions of it.
Yeah.
You know, when you do something, you look back maybe 5 years from now and say, wow, I did all of that. And that's where I'm at now. Like some things that I've done in the past, I look back and say, yo, we've done a lot of work.
Yeah.
I know it's starting to pay off. So, you know, to all artists, keep working hard. Sometimes you don't see the vision. Sometimes you don't. The road is not clear and the fog is there.
Yeah.
Keep going. You will look back and say, wow, you know, the road, the journey that I've built for myself, it's, you know, it's beautiful, and we give thanks for just the drive to just keep going.
I really want to bring the Kenyans and the East Africans closer to you, because reggae dancehall music is something that is so major in our culture. Like, we are literally the reggae dancehall in East Africa. For those who don't know Jemere Morgan, I really want you to break down to them, who exactly is Jemere Morgan?
Well, Jemere is a happy guy. I'm always happy, smiling, joking around. When it comes to music, I love making music. I love eating food. I love playing video games.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not a party type of guy. I don't like to party unless I'm in Kenya. I'll put time to time, but yeah, I'm not really like the going out type. You know, I like to stay home.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What else? Who's Jemere? It's basically me, you know.
So when you're not doing music, when Jemere Morgan is not doing music, what is he doing?
Sleeping.
Tell me you love sleeping.
Well, we work a lot, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I work some crazy hours. And I'm always in the studio, especially now in the process of my album.
Right.
I work hours from 9 to probably 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So in the daytime, I try to sleep a couple hours, get up 3, 4 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah.
Jemere, what drew you closer to reggae music? Because I know your dad is part of your inspiration, but what really drew you closer to just deciding the fact that I really want to do reggae music and that's what I want to stick to?
Just growing up on tour with Morgan Heritage, you know, from I was young, when I was in elementary school, we toured with the family, you know, and not just me, just me, my cousin Raya, which is the son of Peter.
Yeah.
His daughter Amuna as well. My Uncle Mojo kids, Justice. You know, all of us grew up on tours, just seeing them city to city do the same thing, you know, interviews and the whole process of being an artist. So I guess seeing that made me want to do that as well. And then the passion was there, you know, I love music.
Yeah.
I didn't mind being on the road with my dad. And like when I go back home, I would bust up the window. I want to go with my dad, Mom. You know, take me on the road.
Yeah,
you know, so I just love the whole thing of being an artist and performing for people because I love performing.
Right.
You know, so.
So right now you're just coming from Seychelles.
Seychelles was crazy.
Damn.
Crazy.
You had a concert with your dad.
Yeah.
And you know
and
what?
my brother Priya.
Yeah, and your brother. And see, when people, you know, take pictures with the presidents, and I've never even met the presidents, like it makes me feel some type of a way. Like I know, like that being an artist and coming from like a major family, a musical family, has given you the opportunities to be in places that you even as a person never thought you'd be. How does that make you feel, especially meeting with some of the most prominent people in this world?
It's blessed. We're blessed, you know. And it's where culture, music, and arts all come together, you know. And without that, we don't have life.
Right.
You know, so we give thanks for the, you know, to be able to meet such people in high places when we get to these countries and perform.
Yeah.
And it's good because we have things that we want to help and help different countries with, because like I said, music, culture, and arts.
Yeah.
You can't take that around the world, and without that, the country is nothing.
Right.
You know, so when we have something to offer, we want to meet with the highest person in the country. Well, not necessarily the highest person, but someone that can do something about it, that we can help and make something bigger in the country.
Yeah.
You know, so we want to play a part with things. So.
Why do you think your music is highly accepted in Africa? Because I know a lot of artists, reggae dancehall artists, that are major and they're big, but it's not all of them that are accepted or like the music is accepted. What do you think is that you do to your music that makes Africans, specifically Kenyans to be precise? I know Gambia loves reggae dancehall music. I know Zambia, Zimbabwe, they love music, reggae music. Why do you think your music is highly consumed in Africa?
Well, see, reggae music is a heartbeat, you know. So it's not like R&B music and certain other genres where it's so like you have to put so much math to it, or you have to put the bridge here and then the chorus has to come in the pre-chorus. Reggae music is just feel. Sometimes you just sing the same words and different melodies, and it's the same words. Like even Bob Marley songs. He's singing the same words, the same choruses. If you check One Love is the same verses, but he's singing them in different melodies and feeling. And the reggae music is feeling. So when people have to understand audio. It's a recorded emotion.
Right.
So when you put that feeling on there, someone else feels it.
Right.
If you're trying to think too much and record, they feel that. So you have to be wise. Yeah.
Take me through the process, of you recording your music, or rather writing your own music. I know different artists, have to take some time and skunk a bit, do some spliffing. But what is your process? Take me through your process.
It always starts with the melody for me. From my hair rhythm. I mean, music is always playing in my head too. Yeah. Just from the start. Right. I can do music. Big up. Wait up for the drinks. Yeah.
Yes. Our drinks are here. Thank you so much.
Man. It starts with the melody for me. Anytime I'm creating a song, I'm always starting with the melody, and then it goes into words. Like if I'm recording, I'll just sing, listen back to that, and then I'll start to put words into that and start to formulate a concept. And I usually start with mostly with the chorus. So I'll start with the chorus melody and then place that and find the concept, and then based off of that concept that I make on the hook, and I write the verses with that.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a Sex on the Beach. You like it?
Nice, man.
Ooh.
Nice.
Jemere Morgan, 2023 was a major year for you, if you ask me.
Which year?
2023, that was last year.
Oh, yes.
You managed to do some of like the biggest collaborations with one of the biggest artists. Yo, and that even made you be recognized in the Grammys.
Yes.
You did a collaboration with Kabaka Pyramid, and I remember he took the Reggae album of the year, if I'm not wrong, 2022, and you were featured in the album.
Yeah.
That song is major.
Grateful.
Tell me about Grateful, please.
Big up Damien Jr. Gang Marley for on the production and Get the Youths, Bebel Rock's team, Dada Son. This song, during the process of Kabaka album, I went to go visit Damien during the time because I went to work on a record with him, and I ended up seeing that he was working with Kabaka.
Yeah.
And then so Damien does like jam sessions over his studios, and all different artists come, Baby Sham, everybody, like all different artists come and jam, and whatever comes out, if a great concept comes, it comes. Like we actually work on the record, and that's what Grateful came about. We just vibe, and the chemistry between me and Kabaka is like this. That's my Ruben brother, you know what I mean?
Whoa.
Yeah, man, we're Aries, so the natural chemistry between me and him was just, I feel like me and him can do a whole album together. We have a couple songs, unreleased songs, that we possibly can put together to do an album, so maybe soon.
Maybe. You want to see that?
But the song Grateful, man, came just natural chemistry. I think in both of our lives, we're at the point where we feel grateful for everything that's happening for us.
Yeah.
So we wanted that message to go out to the world as well. And we do have another record on the album called Energy as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the chemistry between me and him, I'm glad that I got to be a part of the album. It won the Grammy.
It won the Grammy.
Let me tell you, I remember I was watching the Grammy and they were announcing the winners, the Reggae album, and I'm sitting there and they're naming the nominees, and I'm like, I don't know, this is tough, it's kind of tough. I'm sitting there, my baby's on the bed with me, I'm actually holding the baby.
Okay.
And they said, and the Grammy goes to, and there's like a pause. I'm like, oh man, I don't know if we're gonna win. Kabaka Pyramid. Yo, I dropped my baby. I said, whoa. I dropped the baby, not drop. I put her in the bed, in the soft bed. I said, yo. Jumped up, called him out, yo. I couldn't believe it.
y'all are featured in the.
When you put so much work into something, and I drive every day to Damien's house and we work on music. It's an hour away, and when we finish, it's 5, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, and I'm driving home tired, almost like if my car don't have the alarm system, beep 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 beep. Give thanks to my alarm system. A lot to be grateful for, trust me. Because a lot of nights I go home like almost sleeping on the road.
No way.
So to see us win it was such an achievement, like more than anything. Because I've won Grammys before. I have seven Grammy certificates. But this one
was different.
Was different because so many nights we drove. I drove an hour away every night. Drive an hour back home, sleeping almost hitting the next car, almost hitting the wall. You know what I mean? So we're grateful to reach home every day. And, to see the album win the Grammys, to see me and him perform on big stages like Sumfest, Reggae Sumfest.
Oh yes, I saw you. Tell me more.
That's Reggae Sumfest was a crazy show.
I need to get there.
It was like 1 million people watching it online, and then there was a lot of people at the show. So just imagine the impact. You know what I mean? So, I've done a couple of shows with him. I've done tours with him where we performed the song. Yeah, man. So we're grateful for that part of my life, that journey of my life.
I'm so happy for you, man.
Yeah.
And I really want to know who's that one artist that you would want to do a collaboration with. I know you've done a couple of collaborations with different artists, but that one artist that you look up to and be like, I know you're the artist you inspire.
Chris Brown. That's my artist.
Okay.
Once I get that,
Chris Brown.
With on hype.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
I didn't expect Chris Brown.
No, that's I'm a lover of R&B first. You know what I mean? Like reggae music is my blood, my DNA.
Yes.
But when it comes to singing and melodies,
Chris.
nobody have more melodies than Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Bad artists.
That is bad.
Them one.
You mentioned about your child.
Yeah.
The last time we saw each other, you
didn't have a baby.
And a lot of people, are snoozy and messy. They don't want to know some, a lot of business. So, Jemere, I know you have a baby.
Yeah.
And she's so pretty. Oh my God.
Majesty.
Let's talk about fatherhood. Let's talk about fatherhood. Because also fatherhood plays a major role when it comes to a man's career, like a woman's career, like
in life.
In life, basically. So tell me about it.
She changed my life.
How old is she?
She's 1 and 2 months now. Yeah.
1 and 2
Big up my daughter, Majesty.
Yeah, Majesty, she's so pretty.
Yeah. It changed my life, it made me more patient.
Right.
Made me more kind, but most of all more patient. Because she tests my patience a lot. Oh man. She's made me more aware of how I present myself, how I carry myself. You know what I mean? Because it's her legacy now.
Right.
That she has to understand one day, and I can't go mess up my legacy, and then she don't have a path to walk as well. You know what I mean? So. I'm diligently watching her, to see what's her natural instinct. I hope she get the music. Hopefully. But I'm like, from she was like 7 months, she loved music.
Yeah.
She's dancing, moving her waist, and I'm like,
Oh.
hey, wind that waist.
But
Take your time.
You got a lot to do. You got a lot to do.
Yeah, she loves music.
Oh my God. I'm so excited for you, to be honest.
Look out for Majesty.
Majesty, I cannot wait to see her even, doing vocals or like start singing. And would you want to tour with her?
Definitely, of course. Hopefully I still have the strength when she sings.
But you're still young.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man, I would, I'm excited to give her the same time and quality that my dad gave us as children, And it's the same thing that my granddad, Rusty and Roy, did to my family, Morgan Heritage.
Right.
The whole Morgan family, we try to carry the traditions and principles and qualities that we stand for as a family. And the integrity that we carry. We try to instill that with everyone that we come around, Because that was my granddad did, he didn't live for just family.
Yes.
He took care of anybody you see on the road,
Yeah.
People that will come on hungry, my granddad take care of, feed, and so my life is for everyone.
I love the fact that you talk about family, you embrace family. I used to see your granddad, especially when you guys used to go to Jamaica most of the time, seeing the farm and, doing all those stuffs together. And also with the fact of growing in a family that loves each other and supports each other. I've seen you also do collaborations with, your cousin.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Right. Pick it up.
I love that song, to be honest.
Yeah.
So does that mean we are going to see more family collaborations?
Yes.
Please, let's talk about it, because not all families get along. You're from a big family.
Yeah.
What is that one thing or one goal that your family, or like your dad and your uncles instilled and stand strong, that makes you guys come together and respect the fact that we are all family and we have to support each other?
We don't make it like all families catch up. All families have arguments. My families have arguments as well.
Yeah.
But one thing we do is we don't make the sun go down without saying sorry.
Yeah.
We don't go to bed without saying sorry. And it's the same thing you should do in your relationship. You shouldn't go to bed without saying sorry to each other, because you wake up with the same vibe.
Yes.
And it's the same way we live as family.
Wow.
If something is wrong, you know what? We can't talk about it unless we're not family. You know what I mean? If we can't get over something so small or big, doesn't matter what the size, and we're not family, I can't call you my true friend or family.
Right.
So yeah.
Keep blazing.
Fire.
Let's talk. That song is major.
Yeah.
Man, okay, every time you release a project, I'm always in awe.
Let's take a sip to that one.
Oh man, you see what? I'm scared of hanging out with this guy. We went out the other day and it was fire. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Keep blazing.
Mm-hmm.
That song. What was going through your mind?
Okay. So that time was one of the last times I spent with my granddad. And this was in St. Thomas at our property. And I went to go see him. I was in Kingston doing a lot of interviews and works in studio, just running around, and I just felt my energy getting low and low. I said, you know what, I need to go to the country and, you know, spend some time. So I went for about maybe 3 days. I spent with my granddad, and the conversations we had, just to empower as a man, you know, just to sit there and reap the flowers. I mean, reap the bok choy and the green pepper and the tomatoes. I spent time with him watering and stuff and reaping, and those things, man. I don't want to get emotional, but trust me, it kind of fired me up and filled me back up, and being there with him, just talking about life and seeing him talk with his wife, Mama Emo, and to see how he talks to her and his charisma, all those things, those memories stay with me, and me walking with him on the farm and him showing me him feeding the chicken and killing the chicken, and then we eat it. Me and him eat it together. He's like, kill that chicken for my grandson. We must eat tonight. You know, and him cook up, and he make this gumption. He's like, and this is before I had a baby as well too. He makes this gumption where, you know, he has 30 kids. And my granddad has 30 kids. And my uncles, that all of them have multiple. So they used to have a thing called drink up, breed up.
Okay. As a family?
As a family.
Okay.
So he would make this portion, this Irish moss, green banana skin, flaxseed. There's a bunch of stuff he makes to make babies. So you can make sure you have babies. He makes these drinks for people that can't have babies. Say, okay, come visit me. And he makes this drink and people have babies.
No way.
So he made that. So he made these drinks. So just that whole vibe and energy with him, spending 3 days with him fully, and then going back to Kingston.
Right.
I was so fired up. I was ready to go. I was like, yeah. Everywhere I was going, I just felt the energy.
Yeah.
I said, yo, this is not nothing to just look past. And I went to the studio, and big up Riff Raff, Novelist Records. We wanted to just do a record together, and we end up going to the studio, going to different songs. And I said, yo, bro, I'm not feeling it, bro. You're playing me. He just kept directing me to do this song. Let's try this cover. And I'm like, no, bro. I just want to sing. So we started banging. I started playing the piano, and I sang Keep Blazing. I didn't write no words.
No way.
Everything that came out my mouth, may the words of your mouth and your meditation be clear. Because the hotter the battle, the sweeter your victory. Those words just came out my mouth. I don't know where it came from, but I know it come from heaven. And I just sang this song, and it was a reminder to me to keep your fire blazing.
Right.
Because remember I told you before I left Kingston, my energy was low.
Yeah.
It's just running around, just doing so much interviews, studio, going to events. I was just like, man, I need a break.
Yeah.
So it was just a reminder to me, just to strengthen up yourself, love yourself, take time for yourself.
Right.
In order to keep that fire blazing.
Right.
And I wanted other people, because I had friends around me too that was going through the same similar situation where they were having doubts within themselves. So that song is for everyone. You know what I mean? That's my I would say wash the tears songs. Like my dad, what my dad Gramps Morgan Wash the Tears song means to me is the same feeling I get from Keep Blazing. The same type of spirit that I sang with that is like how I feel my dad was singing on that song. And hopefully this song will resonate with people that feel like they want to give up in life.
Wow.
And needs that fire, you know?
Please sing it for us.
Keep blazing your fire, fire, fire. Blazing your fire, fire, fire. Cause it takes you higher, higher, higher. Keep blazing, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
If only God gave me the voice, I would destroy this world.
Yeah.
One thing for sure that I want to know, any upcoming projects?
Yes.
Because you've spoken about your album. So where should we put it? 60%, 80%, ready, 90%? When should we expect it?
Maybe summertime.
Ooh, that is in June, July.
It's close. We're about maybe 55, 60% done. Yeah, and I'm working on an album produced by Jemere Morgan.
Okay.
Yeah. And we started the album. I actually started from us, like I said, we done jam sessions, and
Yeah.
it just rolled into us doing a project together because we had so much ideas already. So we said, let's do an album together, and we've been working on it for the past couple months.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not like a year and a half. We've been working on this album.
Yeah.
And just trying to take our time to understand what we want to say to the people and give the people, and where I'm at in my life as Jemere.
Yeah.
You know, as a dad, as a man, as a, you know, a freedom fighter. You know, so we're just taking our time to just make sure the messages are right, the music is right, the quality is right, the rollout is right, because you know Damien takes his projects very serious.
He looks like a serious person.
Yeah, he takes it very serious.
Does he have a smile for?
Yeah, of course. Trust me, to get to know the real him, he's super dope. Yeah.
Tell me, it's been an amazing journey working with him.
Yeah, it's been incredible, man. He's been a mentor to me. You know, not only in just music in my life. Like he actually checks on me. Yo, well, go on, you good?
Yeah.
You know, because it all plays a part in the music.
Damn, why don't you all check on me? No one checks.
No one. The power is
The
gone.
power. Like, welcome to Kenya. We're having issues with our power. Like our country right now is a mess.
That's so cool.
Tell me, before we even wind up, a lot of artists, I know artists, especially when you're traveling, there's a lot that goes in. Like it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And there's a time that you just lock it up and say, I just want to unwind. What do you do apart from sleeping? Where is that one place that you say, I want to go and just unwind and just relax? No phone calls, no nothing.
I don't get that much. If I do, it's like in my room, my hotel room or home. If I have a day off, like I take time for myself to, you know, do yoga.
Right.
You know, and meditate and try to just reset my mind. The mind is always going. We're always thinking 5 months ahead.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
Mm.
Hi, girl. You look amazing, and thank you for distracting us. I hope you brought something nice.
Yeah, what? What's the question again?
When you're unwinding. When you're
So when I'm unwinding, you know, I take time for myself to, you know, do yoga.
Yeah.
As one of
you do yoga?
Yeah, definitely. It kind of frees it's the best thing to free your mind. When you take at least 30 minutes to just sit still in silence, or just even play some yoga or some Chinese flute sounds, and that's one of my favorite things to do.
Okay,
I play Chinese flutes playlist on Apple Music, and just sit and just kind of just clear my mind.
Right.
Like I said, we're always thinking 5 to 10 months ahead of our life.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be here, and you know, so I use yoga to slow down.
Wow. See, you've said Chinese, and I'm currently obsessed with the Chinese cuisine, but one of my...
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why, and I used to hate it. But it cannot beat the feeling of eating the Jamaican food. Tell me, what is your favorite food? Because you've already traveled big time.
Thai food.
It's the Chinese. The Chinese.
We can't go wrong
These
them.
people are making our own.
We can't go wrong them, man.
Thai food is
Yeah, man.
amazing.
Thai food is my favorite food.
Okay, now Kenyan food. Let's talk about Kenyan food.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite?
You know, I don't know the names.
Nyama choma, ugali,
Ugali, I like
Chapati.
ugali. And there's this fish
Ooh,
that comes
dry?
with the green thing. What is that called?
Wem Jaluo. She's from the Luo part. So there's the dry one and there's the wet
The
fry.
wet one, the wet fried with the green. What's
Wet.
that called again?
Mboga.
I said. That's the name of it? Yeah, joke.
The green, I think, is the mboga.
What is that?
It's like vegetables.
Okay. Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good. So we should take you out before you even leave.
That'd be nice.
But you should try also nyama choma.
What's that?
So nyama choma is like a Kenyan barbecue, but we do not put like the barbecue sauces and all that. We just burn it in the meat.
All right.
You have a meat or like
We tried something last time I was here. What was that?
That was
Chicken in. Yeah, she's raving about chicken in.
No, it's Chris wanted you to try some.
What's the next place?
That was where Chris anapenda ile kuku yenye inaitwa Galitos. He wanted you to
Garitos,
yes.
Big up Chris, darling. We didn't get to go to with him. Garitos.
Yeah, we didn't go to Galitos.
We
We
tried
decided
to go.
to jump to Chicken in. But we were dying and there was no time.
4 in the morning, hungry.
4 in the morning. Let me tell you one thing. If there's something that I've observed from you, it's the respect and the manners that you have, especially when you're hanging out with people, when you're just getting to talk to people. So is it something that is inbuilt in your family? Or?
100%. Yeah, man. That's what we carry. That's what we like. You have to be kind to people.
Right.
You know, why be mean? Life is too short to be mean.
Right.
You know, life is too short. One, you can't see somebody and next time they drive down the road and you're gone. So be kind to people. Be nice. Yeah. Be kind to yourself.
Right.
Because once you're kind to yourself, you can be kind to people.
Yeah.
Those people that's not, you know what I mean? They're not kind to themselves.
I don't like them either.
Yeah, really.
I don't.
Move on.
Yeah, move. So, I see your brother. You're with your brother, right? Priel, and he's also like a proper singer.
He's a
like,
bad singer.
Damn, this is just a different conversation.
You must do an interview with him.
We must do an interview.
Yes, he's bad.
Damn. When are you guys coming back to Kenya again?
Soon. We're trying to come back, maybe possibly this year.
Okay.
Maybe we do a Gramps Morgan and Sons like we're doing.
Yeah,
we're basically doing alcohol. We did St. Kitts together.
Yeah.
St. Kitts Music Festival and we carry the same type of package.
Right.
Father and son,
Yeah.
son. And it works very well because we're displaying family, trying to build back the men, because in the industry they try to destroy families, especially the black family. There's an attack on the black families right now. They're trying to, and they're using music. They're using the music, arts, and culture to destroy families.
Wow.
And I think what we're doing as father and sons is, I know a lot of people that don't live good with their parents.
Yeah.
We're trying to restore that back in the black families. And we need that because we are, we are who we are.
Right.
We are families. Black people don't, there's nobody that live great like black families. And they're trying to destroy that within the music by having sex, drug, alcohol be the main thing.
Oh, yeah,
that's not what black people is about. We're about family, love, being together, partying together, enjoying things together, going on vacation together. Like when you go on vacations, when we're traveling the world, I don't see a lot of black families on vacations.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? And that needs to be promoted more, and that needs to be reinstilled. But through music, arts, and culture, we have a responsibility. Once you have a voice, we must restore that.
It's not an easy task to carry a legacy, especially if it's a family legacy. That one major lesson that you've learned from your dad, and you keep on carrying it through, and you carry it even with your own family.
Manners and respect.
Manners and respect.
Will carry you through the world.
Right.
I've got so much free things in life because of that alone. Like I said, just being good to people. I've got free things from people. I've stayed at places for free because of how my granddad lived with somebody.
Right.
I've got things for free because of how my dad lived with people.
Right.
So, I try to carry on the same type of integrity and principles. So just anywhere you go, whether it's a person that's on the side of the road and he's poor and he's asking for money, he may be an angel speaking to you. So, be kind to him. Say, hello, how you doing? Even if you don't want to give anything, conversation will change his life.
Yeah.
So we try to, walk with that type of light and put it to everyone.
Wow. Okay, now we're done. That one achievement that you want to achieve, you've achieved a lot of things. But
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh yeah, you've achieved more than.
No, I haven't performed in a stadium by myself yet. These are my goals. I want to perform in a stadium one day. I want to own a tour bus one day so I can stay on the road.
Stay on the road.
I want to own a jet so I can fly and,
Ooh.
and not go to security. Yeah, because I love traveling and performing, and
Yeah.
traveling can be a headache. And so I want to, reach where I can be comfortable to get places and tour.
Yeah.
Tour and, be places faster.
One thing that we don't know about you,
What?
we want to know.
Um,
That one thing that a lot of people don't know about you. Or your fans.
What they don't know, Priya? I don't know. What did the... I'm pretty much open book, What did I say? I'm the oldest out of 14 kids. Yeah.
1, 2, 14.
You can't count by your finger. Yeah, I'm the oldest out of 14.
14.
Yeah.
Damn! Your dad is a superhero.
He's a man.
That is a man. How many kids do you want to have?
You probably I'll go like 7 max.
It's been such an amazing.
Is that a lot? What do you mean? Is that a lot? It's not a lot. My granddad had 30 kids. What?
So who's ready for that? Oh, you already have someone to do that.
Whoever shows up. Nah,
No, you can't say that. She's already there. She's already there.
Yeah,
Can you have collaboration?
Yeah. You showed me a girl earlier.
Nikita Karim.
Hello. How
Hello,
are you?
Nikita.
Come on, let's do it. I'm ready. I've been dying to do a collaboration with Kenyan artists. Even the first time I came to Kenya, I've been wanting to do a collaboration. I went around with ZJ Heno. He brought me to a couple artists and showed me. I was supposed to do a record with Lavasti.
Oh, Lavasti.
That's my G. Big up Lavasti.
Big up.
Yeah, when I first saw him, I seen him perform. He was like the first artist I seen perform in Kenya at a place called The Alchemist.
Yo, mtu ni Mkenya sasa. And as I say, man, kama si big deal. Like you remember that and you just said it so well.
Yeah, man. He was there and I seen him perform. I said, yo, this artist is different. He's like, he's like the voice like Buju Banton.
Wow.
Wicked artist.
Lavasti is mad.
He's a madman artist. I wanted to collaborate with Sati Soul. I was supposed to do something. Yeah, with Beam. So hopefully, it's still in the pipe works.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Damn. Mr. Grammy. So should we call him Mr. Grammy?
People call me that Grammy
Oh,
kid.
no way.
Yeah, the
Grammy kid.
They call us the Grammy family. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Your family is big.
That's big.
Do you know it's a big... Okay, does it really make you feel, some type of a way? Coming from like a big family?
No.
Did you see that? It's not. But Jemere, thank you so much. We can have a conversation till tomorrow. Forever.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we have to stop right there. Thank you so much for coming through.
Sure.
Artistic Reasoning. Next time I'll have some good things so that we can reason better.
Sure.
Right? Thank you so much. That has been Jemere Morgan on Artistic Reasoning. Thank you so much. See you on the next episode.